So in this video we're going to talk about hesitation. Now hesitation is something that worries loads of learner drivers when it comes to driving lessons or the driving test, and it tends to be because people get told by their friends that, oh, you'd fail if you hesitate, or I failed my driving test for hesitation. Now yes, you can fail for hesitation, it can be a serious fault, but you have to be really overly cautious and hesitant for the examiner to be giving you a major fault. The rule is if you hesitate twice at the same junction, that's when the examiner could give you an habitual fault, okay? So they can convert the minor into a major. But if you hesitate at one junction and then you drive and then you hesitate at another junction, that won't be a major, okay? That will be two separate minor faults or driving faults. Now, there's three reasons why people hesitate. Number one, they don't trust their pull-away skills. This is really a particular thing when it comes to drivers that are using a manual vehicle. You've got to trust that you can pull away quickly, and it's something that we spoke about in the first video, that when people pull away, I prefer you to use a bit of gas before you bring your clutch up to the bite point. By doing that, you're getting a bit more power into the car, and therefore you're making it less likely for you to stall, but also you're getting some power to give you a quicker pull away. So if I'm coming out of this road here, for instance, I can see that there's a load of cars coming from the right hand side. I'm not able to go at the moment, but when I do go, I want to go quite quick because somebody might fly around this bend. So I put my gas in, I get my bite, and I'm off. So trust your pull away. Make sure that you can get some speed into the car straight away whenever you need it. So practice this. Ask your instructor, I want to practice my racing pull-aways. It's your driving lessons, don't forget. Yes, the driving instructor will give you advice on what you should do as another lesson plan, but if there's something that you are unsure of, ask them and practice it. All driving instructors now teach CCL, which is client-centered learning, so it's down to you to choose what you want to do. The second thing that causes a lot of people the worry and hesitation is because they don't practice their steering enough. I tend to find that a lot of drivers that can't turn the steering wheel fast are more likely to hesitate. So while you're watching this video, hit pause, grab yourself a plate or a frisbee and practice your steering. Get used to using pull pushes, and the faster you can turn the wheel, the better. Yes, you might not have to turn as fast on the actual road, but if you've got that skill set, it's really important. And then the third reason why a lot of people are hesitant is because when they're coming out of a road, they don't trust the vehicle that's coming's indicator, in particular roundabouts, or they can't judge the speed of that vehicle. Now, when you're coming out of a road, remember, don't trust an indicator because they might have put it on and they're still going to go straight. That happens in particular with motorcyclists, especially mopeds, because their indicators don't turn off. So they might have put their left indicator on from before, forgotten it, and then they're going straight when you think they're turning left. But if it's a roundabout and you've seen them put that indicator on, you've seen the intention. So trust it, but keep checking. If they do look like they're not slowing down for that corner, then slow down as well. Now, when it comes to coming out of a side street and judging speed, the main reason why people are hesitant is because they don't look quickly enough. They just stare. If you're just looking right and daydreaming over there, you're not going to be able to judge speed. So how can we eliminate that? Is by glancing. So you'll see as I'm coming up to the end of this road, I'm looking right, looking left, looking right, looking left. And the reason for that is because your brain doesn't take a constant stream of video footage. You can try this now. If you look at the left side of the room and then scan to the right hand side, what you do is actually take a picture, a picture, a picture, a picture, and a picture, and then your brain puts it all together to make it look like one constant stream, but it actually doesn't. So by looking quicker, what you'll do is see how much distance that vehicle has covered between the first time you looked and the second time you've looked, and then you can judge whether it's safe to go if you can trust your pull away and your steering. So you can see it all links together as one. So we're going to do it here. This is a busy road. Hopefully there's going to be a car coming. So there isn't. So I'm going to be able to go typical. Now, there's 3 junctions that causes hesitation. Number 1 is the T junction. So like we just had there when we're coming out or emerging. The second one is turning right into a road. So I'm just going to do one here. We can see we've got oncoming vehicles. We can't go because we've got to give way to them, but don't be in a rush to go. I see you've got the van, we've got the cyclist coming as well. Now this person's been nice enough to let me go, but I'm just going to double check that cyclist. We don't know how fast they're coming, but if you're unsure, best thing to do is just don't go, just wait. Yeah. Remember, it has to be really extreme for the examiner to give you a major fault for turning right. And a really simple rule to work on is, I'd rather, and I'm sure you would, that you got a minor fault or a driver fault for hesitation than a major fault for cutting someone up. Simple, you know. Yeah, don't take the risk. Minor fault over major fault all day long. So we've got the van on the right. Can I beat it? No, not worth the headache. Let's just wait. We can see we've got a bit of a gap coming on the right, but we've got the vehicle on the left. After the BMW, that gap looks good enough. Double check, it's safe, I can go. So you can see turning right out of a road there, crossing 2 flows of traffic, and then the turning right into a road as well that we did before, making sure that we're giving way to those oncoming. So I'm just going to do another one here. We don't have any oncoming vehicles this time, so I can go straight into it. I do have a car now, but I'll be able to beat that. That is far enough away. Now, the third type of junction that a lot of people hesitate on is roundabouts, and I'm going to have to drive to another roundabout now, so this video clip's going to fade out and I'll see you in a second. So roundabouts. Now the main reason why a lot of people hesitate at roundabouts is because they don't really know the rules. So go back to the video that I put up on roundabouts part 1 and part 2, so you really learn the rules of roundabouts. You need to know who you've got to give way to, who your blockers are, what indicators you need to use, what gear selection would be good if you're in a manual vehicle. So when we come up to this roundabout, what we tend to find is that a lot of learners will come up to the roundabout and just look at the give way line rather than looking ahead. So what I'm doing here is looking far away. I can see I've got the vehicles coming from my left. I don't have anything coming from the opposite junction that I have to worry about, so I'm able to go. And you can see that bus will stop. They have to legally. Yes, you're going to get a few people that decide to cut you up, but they should stop. Now, at this roundabout, again, I'm thinking, even from here while I'm waiting at this zebra crossing, what's going on my right hand side. At the moment, I can see there's no one there, so I've already got that plan in place. It's safe, I can proceed. It's all about knowing the people you have to give way to. So people from your right going straight or turning right, and oncoming vehicles that are turning right. My blockers are the people coming from the junction opposite going straight, and people from my left turning right. And as long as I keep saying that in my head, I know exactly what I've got to worry about, who I've got to give way to. So I hope that video has helped, and as always, put a comment in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can.